They say you can't put a price on love, but in a wood-paneled room in downtown Phoenix, a judge reminded me that you can put a price on the furniture. When Leo packed his bags, he didn't just take his clothes and that vintage record player that skipped on every track. He took the handcrafted walnut dining table, the one we spent 3 weekends sanding down in our first apartment until our hands were raw and our lungs were full of sawdust. He told me, "I did the heavy lifting, Sarah, so it's mine." He looked me dead in the eye with that same smirk he used when he'd forget his wallet at dinner. It wasn't about the wood, it was about the power. He wanted me to eat my dinner on the floor, reminded of him with every bite. I spent 3 days sitting in the dark, digging through 5 years of digital ghost stories. I didn't find memories, I found data. I found the Venmo transaction from July, table materials, my bank account. I found the Etsy receipt for the specialized varnish, my credit card. I even found the hardware store pickup notification from that rainy Tuesday, addressed to me. When we stood in front of the mediator, Leo leaned back, crossing his arms like he was the king of the courtroom. He started talking about sweat equity and how he was the visionary of the project. I didn't say a word. I just slid a manila folder across the table. One single page. It was the final invoice for the lumber, signed by me, paid by me, delivered to my name. The mediator looked at the paper, then looked at Leo's smoldering ego, and cleared his throat. "Mr. Vance, unless you have a receipt for that vision, the table stays with the person who actually funded it." Leo's face went from tan to a dusty gray, real quick. The next day, two movers hauled that walnut beauty back into my dining room. I sat down, ran my hand over the smooth grain, and realized something. He didn't just lose a piece of furniture, he lost the right to pretend he ever built anything in this relationship. I poured myself a glass of wine, placed it right on the wood, no coaster, and enjoyed the silence. It tasted like victory.